Hello to you, and thank you so much for taking a look at my Patreon channel. I appreciate your time to watch this video and learn more about what I have to offer to you. So I'm just going to share my screen so that you can see exactly what it is that I'm talking about. So for those of you who have just found me, some of you might be asking, who is Melanie Brummer? I am a textile and color enthusiast. I kind of fell into textiles as a career in 1993 and have been following my passion ever since. So I have mass produced garments to sell at markets. I have manufactured bespoke textiles for fashion designers in South Africa. I've published books about textiles, and I've taught thousands of people around the world how to dye, print, and upcycle their textiles. More recently, I founded the Upcycled Cloth Collective on Facebook. It is a wonderful group that last week reached 100,000 members. So I'm very, very excited about that. As you can see, I am fully committed to textiles and textile upcycling. And I'm here to take you on a journey to unlock your own creative brilliance when working with textiles. So just think about it. This could be you. Imagine that this is you. So this lady attended one of my workshops, and this piece of fabric was white when she started working with it. And look at the smile on her face when she discovered what she had made. As she unwrapped it from its bindings and this beautiful butterfly emerged, her face lit up. You can also learn how to print your own fabric. A lot of people think that printing fabric is complicated and costly. Many people feel they need to save up and purchase expensive screen printing equipment to do it. I can teach you how to do it on a shoestring budget using some very, very basic materials that you can find around you in your home or at local craft shops. So this lady is printing with a hand-carved lino design, and also teach a method called printing with found objects, where you don't even need the lino, where I teach you how to print fabrics using things, that found objects that are lying all around you in your house already today that you can just pick up and use to create prints straight away. And I will also teach you how to upcycle fabrics. So here in this picture, I'm wearing a dress that I made entirely from upcycled textiles. As you can see, slow stitching is a passion of mine. And this is something else that you can learn from me on this learning journey if you decide to embark on it with me. So I'm going to explain the different tiers that you can sign up for next. And because I understand that many of you might want to try it before you buy it, I have a $1 tier where your risk is very, very small and where you can learn how this Patreon system works, get comfortable with it, and where you can also test my teaching style. Do you enjoy the way I teach? Do you enjoy learning from me? So on this tier, you will receive a tutorial once a month that is just a little snippet of the way I teach. It'll have something useful in that you can try out. Maybe it'll be a little video that you can test of a technique or something. So it'll give you the opportunity to test what I teach and the way I teach before you commit to a higher tier at a higher amount. I understand that money is tight, and a lot of you are mindful of how you're going to spend it. So on the $1 tier, this gives you the chance to try it out before you buy it. Then if you move up onto the $5 tier, you access my exclusive designs. So a lot of my students who learn printing from me say, Melanie, I love the method of printing, but I'm still scared to create my own designs. I don't want to work with one of my designs and then it's a flop. So on this tier, I make my own personal liner designs available to you to use for your own projects. So I have mastered the art of creating designs that really work well as tiled prints, where you tile them edge to edge on fabric and you get a beautiful continuous design from these tiled prints. And these are the designs that I make available to you on this tier. And if you think that $5 is a lot to pay for one design, as soon as you sign up on this tier, you unlock a treasure chest with 24 designs that are already in there to download and use. So you get 24 designs for your $5. And then every single month, I add one more. And for those of you who hang around for a while, on the third payment, you will receive a sticker with the Upcycled Cloth Collective logo on it to add. And then you can take that sticker and apply it to your drinking water bottles and your computer laptops and your journals and all sorts of things, so that you can help us to get the message of the Upcycled Cloth Collective out into the real world, where more people can see it, and you can tell more people about our wonderful drive to raise awareness about the value of fabrics and how they are infinitely reusable, instead of people thinking of them as a single-use resource that, oh, this shirt got a hole in, so now I have to throw it away. In the Upcycle Cloth Collective, we're inviting people to reimagine textiles again and again and again in different ways. So on the $5 tier, you get my exclusive designs that you can use for creating prints, for embroidery, for creating stencils, and there's an infinite number of ways that you can use them. And as I say, as soon as you sign up on the $5 tier, you unlock a treasure chest with more than 20 designs in that you can access immediately and use. Of course, all these tiers are opt-in, opt-out. So as soon as you click the button, you can stop the service if you want to. So if you decide that this is not for you part of the way through the process, you just click the button to opt out, and it takes immediate effect. We don't make you wait until the next payment cycle or anything like that. It is immediate. So you aren't locked into anything long term unless you want to. So it is a fully opt-in, opt-out process. We do not lock you in to any long-term contracts or anything like that. All right. Then on the $15 tier, you access my eBooks. Now, on this tier, there are already 24 eBooks waiting for you in the treasure chest. So for your first $15, you unlock 24 eBooks that you can access immediately and begin learning from. And those are eBooks on a variety of topics. There's already an eBook in there about pricing your products. There are several eBooks about lino printing. There are eBooks about printing with found objects. There are eBooks about tie-dyeing, dip dyeing, dyeing your fabric in your washing machine. So as soon as you sign up on the $15 tier, there is all of this value crammed in there that you can access straight away. And then every single month, I add another ebook to your collection. So you can collect even more the longer you stay with me. And those of you who stay with me for 3 months will also receive an Upcycled Cloth Collective sticker at the end of the 3-month cycle. And every quarter, I will send you another sticker. Then on the $25 tier, I believe this is where the serious fun happens, because on this tier, you receive your designs and the ebooks. So you download the designs and you can use the ebook to learn how to carve the stamp using that design and how to stamp it. So you've got this whole process and all of the tools you need in your hands to be able to create your own amazing fabrics. And in this picture, you can see two of my students are having a fantastic time in one of my workshops where they test out their very first lino stamp to see how it's going to work. And on this tier, you also get your sticker once a quarter. And remember, this tier also has a treasure chest attached. So as soon as you sign up on the $25 tier, there are 24 ebooks and 24 designs that you can tap into straight away. Where can you get 24 ebooks for $25 about various textile techniques? So there's a lot of value crammed into this tier. And as soon as you sign up, you have access to that treasure chest. So I think the $25 tier is great value for money because you get so much as soon as you sign up. Then remember, on those 3 tiers, you receive your stickers for the Upcycled Cloth Collective. And then for those of you who would like a little bit more, who are like, oh, you know, a sticker is quite nice, but I'd rather have a mug. On the $29 tier, along with your ebooks and your designs, you also receive a mug with the Upcycled Cloth Collective logo on it. And these are sent out once a quarter. So you pay $29 for 3 months, and then you receive your first mug. And so I send them out once a quarter. So you will receive 4 mugs in a year. Sorry, 3 mugs in a year. And along with this tier, you also obviously have your amazing treasure chest that you can tap into, where you can access all of those ebooks and designs as well. Then on the $29 tier, you receive a t-shirt with the Upcycled Cloth Collective logo on. And on the $39 tier, you can get a tote bag. Then on the $59 tier, you can receive a wonderful hoodie. I know that some of you out there are in cold climates where it's snowy and you want something warmer to wear. And so we have these wonderful hoodies that you can also access on the $59 tier. So what is the whole idea with all of these garments that are printed with the Upcycled Cloth Collective logo? I know that a lot of you want to tell the world about our wonderful group and share our message with more people. And it can sometimes be tricky finding an entry point to tell people about it. If you're wearing a garment or carrying a tote bag that has our logo on it, then maybe people will come to you and say, that looks interesting. What's that all about? And then you have an opportunity to explain to them that you're a member of this wonderful group on Facebook, and this is what we do, and this is our message. So that is why I have attached this merchandise to the benefits program, so that you have a way of more easily telling more people in the wider world about what we do. And I'm so thankful to all of you who help us to spread our message to more people out there so that we can get the important message about upcycled textiles out there to more people in the world. Then some of you speak to me quite regularly, and many of you have asked me if you can spend time with me one-on-one, chatting with me about your creative businesses. And that's why I've set up the $89 tier. So for those of you who want one-on-one mentorship with me, and who are looking for an accountability partner to your process, this is the tier for you. So on this tier, there are no eBooks, there's no merchandise, none of that. All you get is 1 hour of my personal time every month to pick my brains for ideas about how you can grow your creative business. And I can help you with that in a lot of ways. I've manufactured products to sell at markets. I've manufactured bespoke textiles for the fashion industry. I've published books. I've created online courses. And I can teach you about all of these things. So if you're thinking about creating an online course for something that you like to teach and you're not sure which platform to use, we can have a conversation about that. And if you're thinking about creating a Facebook group that you can grow to tell more people about what you're doing, I can tell you about that too. Remember, I have more than 100 Facebook groups, and my biggest Facebook group already has more than 100,000 members on it. So I have a lot of expertise that I can share with you in that regard, and I'm ready to chat with you one-on-one, find out what your specific needs are, and then we can create a strategy around that. And you can sign up for just a month or two until you've got all the information that you need and you feel confident to move forward. Or if you prefer, you can stay with me for a longer period of time. Some students like to stay with me for up to 6 months, where you can first we talk about your needs, then we create a strategy, and then each month you check in with me. And we can just make sure that you're on track with all your goals. Maybe some of your goals need to be adjusted as you learn new information and you come back with it. We can chat about it and figure out what is the best way forward for you. Remember, I'm also a Facebook certified community manager. So I'm not just somebody who has experience growing groups. I'm also certified by Facebook as a qualified community manager, which means I understand how to create online communities using current best practice standards. And all of that is information that I can share with you in our one-on-one talks on the $89 tier. And then finally, on the $99 tier, you get all the stuff. All the stuff. You get your eBooks, you get your designs, and then once a quarter, you receive a t-shirt, a mug, and a sticker from me. So you get all the Upcycled Cloth Collective merchandise in one package. There's a t-shirt, a mug, and a sticker. Just think about that. Isn't that exciting to receive a package like that in the mail? And of course, you get your ebooks and your designs to go with it so that you've got all that learning coming in with it about textiles. And on top of that, this amazing merchandise. So I hope that has explained the tiers for you, and you have a better understanding of what you can expect from the benefits program. If you have any questions about it, please will you ask me anywhere on any of the social networks where you find me. I am happy to answer your questions for you. And I look forward to seeing more of you here on Patreon in the benefits program. Have a beautiful day.